Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales or call 301-750-2182.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
It's the Postgame Show, as we recap the scoring, bring you stats and analysis, scores from around the PSAC and Super Region 1, the Division 1 Top 25, and the latest on the West Virginia University Mountaineers and Marshall University Thundering Herd. Let's get it started as we go back to the field and rejoin our TV10 broadcast team.
We welcome you back to Rams Stadium after an absolute classic between Shepherd and Notre Dame. The Rams win on the last play of the game on Josh Gontaric's touchdown reception off of the Bajent pass. I think there's only Spencer Dupuis here on the Palace Lounge postgame show. And Spencer, I mean, what a game between these two teams. A great battle. It looked like it was going to be over, right? When Notre Dame threw it to the end zone and had that caught touchdown by Jeremy Hamilton there to take the lead with about 28 seconds. But that decision on the kickoff, I think, was really important. They decided to kick it short to try to run off the clock. But Ronnie Brown had a heck of a return, getting it out to about the 45-yard line, giving the Rams a chance to score a touchdown because they only had 2 timeouts remaining. Like you mentioned, they had to use that one on the John Chaney injury. And with the 2 timeouts, I don't know if that would have been enough time from the 25-yard line to score a touchdown. But from the 45, it definitely was. And they were able to get the touchdown. They could have still maybe got the field goal from the 25, but it would have been much tougher, obviously, without that return from Ronnie Brown. And then a heck of a throw and catch by Shepherd. And the Rams get the win.
And I think you really just gave too much time. It literally, the nation's leader in Division II in passing, you gave him too much time. You
somehow 28 seconds was still too much.
I mean, I was thinking 15 seconds maybe. You got to kick it deep, because I don't necessarily know that they win this game in regulation if they kick it deep.
I think it
Shepherd
definitely would have made it tougher. I mean,
yes.
Obviously we would have had to see what happens on that return. I've always been a guy that I think kicking it deep, especially in that situation, is just a better situation. It's less likely for them to return a touchdown and you're most likely to get a touchback nowadays than giving them a shorter field to operate with. And obviously it was a great job by Ronnie to get that return, but that sets it up. And the miracle win there by the Rams. And we're going to Kutztown.
Hopefully.
We're going. We're going.
We got to figure out that logistics.
If we are able to broadcast, which we believe we will be there for that quarterfinal matchup between Shepherd and Kutztown. And, we look back at this game, and I think it was a great ball game. Anything stand out to you in terms of what allowed Shepherd to be successful just throughout the ball game?
I think it was the progression of the way they were running plays. They started the game knowing they had to get the ball out, that Bajan had to get the ball out within 5 seconds or less with those quick slants. And then by the second half, it was starting to turn a little bit. And in that late third quarter, into the fourth quarter, I think being able to kind of mix in some different passes was the best thing that Shepherd could have done, because mixing in, mid-range pass was able, and even deep passes was what was able to get them to get the victory. Obviously, Gontarek in the corner of the end zone there, that was, more than a 25, 30-yard pass.
All right, let's go over the stats, and then we'll take a quick break, and we'll get your awards and all that and get out of here. But look back on it. We talked about the completions record. Remember, we talked about that with Tyson Bagent. He last did it against Notre Dame. And now I can't find my sheet with that record. So let me look, because he threw 50, or the attempts record, I should say. And he had 50 attempts today. And in that Notre Dame game last time, I think he had more than that. I think it was 52 last time. But I am failing to find the exact sheet there. But in this game, Tyson Bagent, 30 of 50, 301 yards, 3 touchdowns. The last one there to Gontarek, a 23-yard score to win it. 32 was his long. Ryan Beach with a big catch on that drive as well that shouldn't go unnoticed. You look at the receivers. Beach had 7 catches, 97 yards. No touchdowns today, but 32-yard reception. And Josh Gontarek, 7 catches, 79 yards, and 2 scores. Jonathan Moss, he had a huge first half. He didn't make a catch, though, in that second half. 9 catches, 69 yards is how he finishes with 1 touchdown. Alex Wenzel, 3 for 22. Leonard, 2 for 21. Morgan, 2 for 13. Ronnie Brown on the day, 9 attempts, 71 yards. Ty Hebron, just 7 carries, but 27 yards and 2 scores for him. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Ponce de Leon, we talked about, he might have missed this game because of that penalty he got at the end of last week's win against Findlay. But he did not miss the game, and that was huge. 10 tackles to lead the team today, and 1 tackle for a loss. Chris Lane with 9 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Fox with 6, Duckworth with 5, Holloway with 5, the leaders for the Rams. Defense on the Notre Dame side of the football, it was a great effort by this team, but Brim had some questionable interceptions that probably cost his team the football. Other than that, he played really well. 23 of 35, that's a 65% completion percentage, 347 yards, 3 touchdowns, but there's 2 picks by McDade were huge for Shepherd in this ball game. Boyd, he fought through an injury and had a solid outing. 22 carries, 95 yards. Brim, 8 carries, 32 yards. Conlife, 1 carry, 12 yards, and a touchdown to take the early 7-0 lead at that point in the ball game. Patterson, he had a big game, 6 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Conlife, 4 catches, 81 yards. Perkins, 3 catches, 53 yards. Hamilton, 6 catches, 50 yards, and a touchdown in the ball game. The leaders for Notre Dame defensively, Shepherd with 10 tackles. He had a pick. Salters, 9 tackles. Holloway, 7. Costco, 4. Moore, 4 as well. So those were your statistics. We look back at the scoring. Shepherd and Notre Dame were tied at 7 after the first quarter. It was 21-7 Shepherd at half. Or 21-14 Shepherd, at the half. Notre Dame takes the lead heading into the fourth quarter, or actually makes it a 24-24 ball game into the fourth quarter, and then the Rams winning the fourth quarter 14-10 and winning the ball game 38-34. So a great ball game here. We'll take another 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll get Spencer's awards and wrap things up here from Ram Stadium. This is Shepherd University Rams football on TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
There's nothing like spending a week at the lake. In my experience, La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake is the perfect getaway. Owned by Martinsburg residents, it's only 2 hours away. Whether it's lounging on the spacious deck with amazing views or relaxing in the hot tub, it just doesn't get better than La Bella Vita. With plenty of space for family and friends, this 5-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom home is the perfect luxury mountaintop retreat. Inside, you'll find an extremely well-furnished home that features 2 master bedrooms, an 85-inch TV for everybody, and a fully accessible kitchen and dining area, with everything your entire family will need. Our family enjoyed roasting s'mores at the fire pit in the evenings, and by day, exploring much of the 3,900 acres that makes up Deep Creek Lake. The community has several excellent restaurants and lots of family and friendly activities, and they're all just a short distance away. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor-Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales at 301-750-2182.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Shh, sorry, insuring it shouldn't be a headache. Erie, #1 in the nation for highest satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 6 years in a row. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Welcome back to Rams Stadium here on the Palace Lounge post-game show. The Palace Lounge located on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out their menu today on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Again, I wanted to read this one as well. I forgot to do it. Your post-game stats were brought to you by the Dynamark Atlantic Security, reminding you, don't be a statistic. Protect your family, home, and business with the local alarm professionals at Dynamark Atlantic Security. Call Ben Copenhaver at 304-671-2158. All right, Spencer, let's get your awards for this ball game and start with, I think, an easy one, the electrifying play of the game.
Obviously, he's got to go to Gontarek, that last second touchdown. It's obvious.
Yeah, it's very
the most
obvious.
thing I've ever had to be asked.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Your electrifying play of the game brought to you by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. They're located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg, or visit them online at orsinis.com. All right, your collision of the game.
It's got to be Kendall Duckworth. He I can't pinpoint the exact time of it, but it was down here.
It was on that final drive.
On the final drive. I didn't know exactly how much time, but yeah, he that big stop for Shepard to get the win.
Well, didn't get the stop.
Well, no.
They made that big play. Made it a
fourth down. Shepard still gets the victory.
There you go. Collision of the game brought to you by Cody's Body Shop. They're at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced certified technicians. Phone 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. And then finally, Spencer, your player of the game, kind of a tough one, I think.
Yeah.
But I think I know where you're going to go.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still thinking this over. I mean, Bajan had a heck of a performance today, but it's a two-way street. You got to make sure your receiver catches the ball. You can throw a perfect ball, but your receiver doesn't catch the ball. This guy caught 2 touchdowns, 79 yards on 7 catches, 11.3 a catch. Gontarek.
I'll agree with it. We give it to Bajan a lot, too, so we'll spread the love a little bit to Gontarek.
Like he did to Gontarek in the game.
I like it. Oh, yeah, that's your WVU Medicine player of the game. WVU Medicine, located in Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Josh Gontarek, a great game. Bajan, his brother got it last night too, so we got more people involved. I like it. So we'll get out of here and wrap things up for the crew. John Alderton, Colin McLaughlin, Harry Brown, Donald Kinney, and the legend Matt Miller, and, of course, my color analyst today, Spencer. Appreciate you filling in for Travis Smith and doing a good job today.
Hey, Travis, if you're watching, if you ever go on vacation again, let me know.
Well, he kind of has to let you know.
Yeah, he kind of does.
In charge of these things somehow. So that'll do it for this one. Great game. The Rams are going to the quarterfinals. They'll be in Kutztown next week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everyone. And thanks for tuning in today on TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales or call 301-750-2182.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office. Stage, nursery. Sorry, insuring it shouldn't be a headache. Erie, #1 in the nation for highest satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 6 years in a row. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandSmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard. Welcome into the post-game scoreboard show for Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. What a game. Shepard on the final play. A 23-yard touchdown pass from Tyson Bagent, complete to Josh Gontarek for the win. 38-34, the Rams beat the Notre Dame Falcons and will now head to Kutztown next week for the regional championships in the NCAA Division II playoffs as Kutztown beat New Haven 10-7 earlier today. Some other scores going on in the playoffs. In the fourth quarter, it is Bowie State tied with Newberry at 7 apiece. In the third quarter, Ferris State leads Grand Valley State 40-7, so it looks like Ferris State's going to win that one. Also in the third quarter, Valdosta State up 2 touchdowns against West Georgia 49-35. Still a lot of time in that shootout. At the half, Angelo State leads Nebraska Kearney 13-0. Also at halftime, Colorado School of Mines is leading Benjitti State 13-0. And at the half as well, Northwestern Missouri State leads Harding 14-9. But let's go back to the game that we just witnessed. Tyson Bagent, 301 passing yards, 30 for 50 in the game completion-wise with 3 touchdown passes as the Rams, in a crazy ending in which Notre Dame actually scored with 28 seconds to go up 34-31, but then decided its kickoff was going to be short, so Shepard only had to drive 55 yards, and they did so to win with 2 seconds left. So Shepard again moves on to play Kutztown, who is the only team to beat Shepard this year. So the revenge tour for Team 92 from Shepard University goes on to next week and hopefully will culminate and continue to the semifinals after a win at Kutztown. Let's look at some NCAA Top 25 matchups with 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter in the game. Number 5, Michigan, 35. Number 2, Ohio State, 27, as Ohio State just scored. So that is a very close one, an 8-point game, but Michigan will be getting the ball back right here, right now, trying to upset Ohio State and be the one to win the division in the Big Ten and most likely advance to the playoffs. Some other games currently going on in the top 25 of college football. Number 24, Houston, all over UConn, 44-17. UTSA, the 22nd team in the nation, trailing North Texas, 17-13. Baylor just barely beat Texas Tech, 27-24. Wake Forest beats Boston College, 41-10. Georgia shuts out Georgia Tech, 45-0. And kicking off here in a couple minutes, it'll be Alabama against Auburn, Oregon against Oregon State, Michigan State against Penn State. At 4 o'clock, it'll be Wisconsin, Minnesota. And later tonight at 7:30, the big game in the Big 12 is the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on Oklahoma. The winner of that one will advance to the Big 12 championship game. Also at 7 o'clock, the pregame getting ready to kick off and get started on WRNR on our radio airwaves. The West Virginia Mountaineers, last game of the regular season, against the Kansas Jayhawks. Kickoff for that one, 7 p.m. You can, again, listen to that on Talk Radio WRNR 106.5 FM, 740 a.m. The pregame show for the West Virginia Mountaineers' final regular season game will be at 3:30. They need a win against Kansas to be bowl eligible. Hopefully West Virginia can do that. Kansas is looking pretty good so far with an upset victory against Texas 2 weeks ago, and then only a 3-point loss last week to TCU. But West Virginia is heavily favored in that, so hopefully they can get the win. The other West Virginia team kicking off at 3:30 is the Marshall Thundering Herd. They have a big one today against Western Kentucky. The winner of that will be the division champions in their side for Conference USA and advance to the championship game in Conference USA play. Again, Shepherd wins in a crazy ending on a 23-yard touchdown pass from Bajent to get a 38-34 win against Notre Dame. They go to play Kutztown next week. That wraps things up here from WRNR TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off. We'll let you know the kickoff time when we hear it for next week's Shepherd game. And don't forget, we will not be bringing you the Martinsburg State Championship game due to the WVSS-AC contract with Metro News. They do not allow others to broadcast it, so we will not have that for you, unfortunately. But we will be talking a lot about that matchup as well as Shepherd's matchup on the Sports Mix every weekday from noon to 1 p.m. I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off. The final score, Shepherd 38, Notre Dame 34. Until next week, have a good day, everybody.
You've been watching play-by-play coverage of NCAA Division II football featuring the Shepherd University Rams and the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Today's telecast has been brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance, Milestone Realty, the Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, Orsini's Home Store, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, the Palace Lounge, and the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm. TV10 Sports thanks you for watching today's presentation of Shepherd University Rams football. All rights reserved.